girl. If you slide, tell me now what you do for me, girl. Been alone for some time, so it's new for me, girl. But I wanna take a chance on you truthfully, girl. Girl, I'll be a man, I know you need that. Where your old piece, you need to leave that. Got you on my lock, I need to keep that. Yeah, oh, you see that? I've been trying to hold back, gotta practice self-control. Every time I call you, girl, I always get that tone. I just need to see that phone. Just say when you alone, on my way, I'm going gone, yeah. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through.
It's been a long day, you should roll up. Now it's you every time my phone buzz. Need you around, I've been so alone. Shit be hard when I'm on the road. All this Louis luggage made me wet the grill. I don't really wanna touch you unless it's mine for real. I put all them diamonds on her like a chandelier. She gon' get a double murder if the looks could kill. Yeah, these feelings are familiar. Swear she look familiar. Swear to God I need her. Swear to God I need love. I've been in and out of lust. I've been in and out of touch. I've been in and out of love. Yeah.
I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through.
Hi, I just wanted to let you know that I miss you and I love you. I feel like I haven't heard from you in a while. I know this music is hard, but I know you're also doing an incredible job. I just worry that it might take a lot out of you, and
I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. Would you wanna come through for me, girl? If you slide, tell me now what you do for me, girl. Been alone for some time, so it's new for me, girl. But I wanna take a chance on you truthfully, girl. Girl, I'll be a man, I know you need that. Where your old piece, you need to leave that. Got you on my lock, I need to keep that. Yeah, I mean that. Oh, you see that? I've been trying to hold back, gotta practice self-control. Every time I call you, girl, I always get that tone. I just need to see you, girl, I'm tired of that phone. Just say when you alone, on my way, I'm going gone, yeah. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through.
It's been a long day, you should roll up. Now it's you every time my phone buzz. Need you around, I've been so alone. Shit be hard when I'm on the road. All this Louis luggage made me wet the grill. I don't really wanna touch you unless it's mine for real. I put all them diamonds on her like a chandelier. She gon' get a double murder if the looks could kill. Yeah, these feelings are familiar. Swear she look familiar.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We're back with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast on this Saturday, man. Y'all smash that like button. Sub up to the channel if you're new and if you haven't done so already. Of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers, occasional trying hauls, and y'all know we have Music Monday, but this is Sold Out Saturday. Dunks literally just hit me. Said that he's just pulling up to the crib. He should be hopping on the live here pretty shortly. So when he joins the room, I will add him on, of course. Yeah, y'all know what it is, man. It's Saturday, man. So we'll see what he's got in the chat real quick. I think it shouldn't take Dunks too long to get up in here if he has everything already set up. Looks like we got Kwame in the building. Says, yo, what up, Kwame? What up? What up? Y'all smash that like button as y'all come in and out. Sign up for that Sold Out Discord. Link is pinned at the top of the chat, and it's free to sign up. Tonight's topic, man, it's going to be real chill. Apparently, Nike Air Max creative director leaves Nike. And then I'm just going to do like the celebs with the most expensive sneaker collections. Something real chill, nothing really crazy to really go over. We are going to talk those military blue 4s, of course. And, you know, yes, they're widely still available, which I'm kind of not surprised. So I feel like anybody who really truly wanted them, you know, like deep down, diehard wanted them, could have copped them, you know, and that's just where we're at with it right there. So hopefully Dunks hops on here in just a second, but I don't want to get too deep into the live. But yeah, today was a pretty cool, you know, day. I did a mall vlog for sure. I'm going to drop that. Hopefully I'm going to drop the mall vlog tomorrow. Then I'm going to do it on feet. I got it all planned out. Just also I had to do other things in life too. So yeah, and then we got the live. So y'all know I stay active, but y'all know I got more content on the way. And other than that, yeah, we can probably just dive right in. I did do a poll. Like I did 2 polls actually, pause, upon my community tab. One was for those cactus plant flea market joints, so I'm going to share my screen on that in just a second. And then we also have one for obviously the military blue 4s. Looks like we got, let's see, Divine just hopped in, says, yo, what up, Divine? What up? What up? As y'all come in and out of this joint, y'all smash that like button, man. Y'all know I'm doing my very best to actually start somewhat on time, man. You know, hopefully that is really helping. I don't know, but we'll share my screen real quick on the polls, and then, like I said, once Dunks gets in here, we will definitely just add him on, and we'll keep the party going. But give me like 2 seconds. I'm going to share my screen here in like 2 seconds. Let's see. We're going to go boom. Right here should be sharing my screen. Maybe a little bit of a lag, but I don't know if it's an internet or what, but we're going to keep it pushing. But yeah, we should be seeing my screen right now. And this is the first poll I did. Actually, that cactus plant flea market joint was a shock drop. And I know they did actually drop on their website too. I think it was Divine who said it was pretty much a hard drop. Like it was really hard to cop. And I heard it was very limited pairs. So, I mean, me personally, I wasn't too crazy about them, but I'm not mad at the colorways though. I mean, at the end of the day, it's kind of like an Air Force One with their writing on it versus, you know, it just having the typical Nike check. But pretty much on the poll, I said, did you catch a W on the Nike Air Force One low cactus plant flea market moss shock drop? And looks like 57% said what shock drop, right? Because even myself, I wasn't anticipated. Honestly, I think probably by the time I realized what was going on, they had already like dropped, you know what I'm saying? And then I think we already did the one for the cactus, for the Jumpman Jack joints. Those are already come and gone. I don't think the red Nike check ones, if they do release, I don't know when. Maybe it's just going to be a friends and family, but I thought they would at least drop them on Travis Scott website. But to the best of my knowledge, those haven't dropped yet. But it looks like we got 37% said no, they took an L, and about 6%. So apparently these joints are limited. We'll just leave it at that. And then on the other poll that I literally just posted 8 hours ago, looks like we have over 824 votes. Says, did you catch a W on the Air Jordan 4 in military blues? It looks like 56% said yes, 18% said no, and 27% says they're overrated and overhyped. Me personally, right? I like them. I think they're pretty dope. As a shooter, I really wanted. Again, it's preference. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna say, you know, buy what you like. And again, if you really wanted these guys, you could have easily copped them, right? And I did pick up 2 pairs, but I am going to do something special with the other pair. Looks like we got Dunks coming in the room real quick. I'm going to put them up on the screen. Give me like 2 seconds real quick. Hold on, Dunks. Let me get things situated real quick. So we'll go here. All right, cool. We should be seeing dunks up on the screen. Although I'm in reverse mode, but it's all good. Y'all know what it is. Dunks, go ahead and do your proper introductions, homie.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? I hope everybody's having a great day. It was a good day today, man. Hope everybody got the dubs that they needed. Even though we've seen, this shoe, what at least at least a good 4 times before the actual drop. Like I
True.
say, and twice being within the same week of the actual release. You know,
Yeah.
so like I say, but still, all in all, congrats to anybody that was able to catch their dubs. You doubled up, tripled up. You got the whole family. However you did it, congrats if you were able to pick them up. And like we know you doubled up. We discussed on the Goodfellas. Your plans for that one. So it's a good plan. So let's just see how that goes.
Yeah. You know how hard it was for me to move those on my year fives, and it took 3 months.
Yeah, so I mean, and they're actually, I don't know if they still are, but they were still on sneakers actually.
I'm almost positive they still are. I think they're gonna sell out slowly, but from what I hear, people were able to just pull up after hours at the foot stores too.
Oh, I'm
And
sure you could probably. I'm not gonna risk and say until closing, but I mean, I say at least if you're there, if the store closes at, let's say, 9, if you get there at 7:30, you probably still got a good chance.
true, true. Let me touch the chat real quick, and then I did have a poll like up to. That's what I was pretty much going like a survey. Pretty much, I had that
Yeah.
up before you hopped onto the live. But let me hit the chat real quick. Let's see. Devon says the military blue fours are sitting in stores. When I went out, champs, finish line, snipes, and still got them. Okay, so pretty much, if you put in the footwork, you can grab them. Manny with a kick says, "What's Gucci chat?" We got
Yeah.
J Rod in the building with the salute. What up, fellas? What up? Manny says, Travis Scott drop. That jumper man Jack bricks already. I mean, people were going crazy over him, bro.
Are you,
I
are you
wouldn't.
feeling the red check?
No, I'm not feeling either one of them at all.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm convinced. No matter for me, I'm not taking shots at the people that do like them, but for me, I'm. I don't think no matter what color they put on that shoe, I'm not. It's not gonna be for me.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. That's just I don't know. That's just not the one. And then he actually has those other ones. We don't really see those a lot. I think they're called the Sharkladon.
Oh, I gotta look those up.
Yeah, I'm sure you've seen them before. You're gonna and maybe not, but if you have, you're gonna be man. I remember those. You know.
Yeah, that moment. Okay, I'll try to pull them up towards the end of the live. We only gonna be in on joint for like an hour, so roughly about another 45 minutes, man. As we dive in, let's see. Devon says one of the champ employees told me they had a lot of pairs. Okay,
I
uh,
wouldn't doubt that.
Bo Dominican York in the building says evening everyone with the peace sign. What up? What up?
Yo, I got a question. I got a
Go
question
ahead.
for you.
Go ahead.
What is what do you consider too much stock for like a foot store?
Uh,
This is like
um,
will be a rough number estimate for you.
like per size or just in
Because
general?
I have my no, just the whole general amount, like because the size is gonna be dispersed, obviously by the popularity of the shoe size.
I
We
say
already know
like
that, but
overkill would probably be like 10,000.
that's a lot.
Yeah,
I was thinking
I
less. I
don't
was
think
thinking
that.
a little. I was thinking a bit less than that. I was like thinking more like 2,000.
I was gonna say at max they probably have is like overstock for them is probably 3,000 pairs all in general.
Because
You
you
know,
gotta think on average,
do they
like
have the space?
even the most let's see, even the let's see the no limit reseller. Let's just say that the guy with no limit, with no extent.
I got to add on to that, but I'm gonna let you
Even
finish.
him, even him walking in there, on average, they're only gonna let him walk away with maybe 10 pair, and that's
Uh,
and that
they
was it, maybe that much.
and they were
So
letting
I'm
them
saying
do
that,
it,
and that's at one time what they'll give someone.
and they were and
So
they were
and that's
and
it.
they were and they were letting them do it like. And when I hit Foot Locker. Um, I was behind somebody. They had walked out with like 4 or 5 pairs, bro. Like they held up the line and like they paying all cash too. Like so, I
Uh,
know it's one of these like local. I'm pretty sure they work in cahoots, or if not, the owner of that local like resale store. Because the malls I be going to, they do have resale stores in there. I just don't. I don't entertain it at all. You know what I mean? I know they
mhm.
got to keep the lights on. I don't even waste my time. And like I went in there one time, I had the camera in my hand, but not on. Homie was like, "Step," he like, "Do what you gotta do, dog. I ain't even gonna do whatever." Like they just wanted to get the, they ain't even care. And I'm like, bro,
Well, I mean,
it was weird.
why would you? You know,
Yeah, it was weird. It was weird. But nobody has been bothering me
exactly. I
with
mean,
vlogging
it would
though.
be more weird for me to be like, I think it's more weird to be like, why am I gonna go up and and just and bother that guy and waste his time and mine, when I'm only here for $12 an hour anyway.
Yeah, who knows what they're getting paid? I hope they're taking care of them.
I
That's
mean,
all.
you got to think they're getting commission, so you know how that works.
Yeah, off the shoe sale, probably. Yeah,
So they're not gonna get that much hourly. And like I say, with a resale shop, especially if it's like I guess self-owned and operated, they probably not gonna be giving them that much hourly.
yeah, true. Let me hit the chat. Manny says Dominio, Dominican York. Okay, I think that's probably Spanish at some point. Let's see. Devon says this is another Jordan 12 cherry situation similar to the military force. Um, yeah, because they all set and they restocked and restocked. I wouldn't be surprised if we see some restocks on the sneakers app as well.
We will because, like I say, and this is something I've noticed. I just picked up on this recently. Like especially look, on these fours, I noticed that it said um what draw ended. It didn't say like sold
Sold
out
out.
or like how it usually says. It
Mm-hmm.
said draw ended. So they just let them open. They opened up the time slot for a certain amount of time to let people get them. Then they closed it. Now they're gonna just restock and restock and restock the rest. I picked up on that. I noticed when because some will completely say sold out, and others will say draw ended. Which lets you
Yeah,
know that there's more stock.
true, true, true. I've noticed that too, but I didn't really put two and two together like that.
Hmm.
But I know exactly what you're talking about. Um, Manny with the kick says exactly. Divine says I agree with Manny. Travis team probably think those Jumperman Jacks are gonna brick out when people get them in hand. They want those shoes to sell out so badly. Yeah, so maybe that's why they limit them because they don't want to. If his stuff sit, it doesn't. That won't look good for what we normally used to
It,
seeing.
won't,
And
it won't look good for the Nike brand. It won't look good for the Travis brand.
yeah, yeah, I can see that. I can see that all the way. So, but tonight's topic dunks what I was telling everybody, and then we'll dive on and join in probably like another 10 minutes or so. We're gonna talk the Nike Air Max creative director leaves Nike, and and then we'll go over some celebs with the most expensive sneaker collections, kind of like a chill vibe here. I know if you haven't seen the thumbnail, your favorite person on there obviously is gonna be on the list, and that's DJ Khaled. But we'll touch that a little bit later in the live, man. Let me hit the chat again real quick. Kwame says they must have reloaded the fours. I saw them on sneakers at like 3 p.m.
Yeah, they are for sale again. They are
Oh
because
wow.
yeah. So and I
Let me
got a
look.
question. I
I'm
got a
gonna look.
question. So
Why you go ahead? I'm listening. I'm gonna look on there and just to see like how
they
many.
are for sale again. That is true, Kami. That's right. But so I hit. I got them on the reserve, right? But
Yeah,
like I say, I didn't get the reserve. I just went for them for the actual drop date, which was this morning. And obviously, got them. Um, but my confirmation for the got them is just being, I guess, blocked out by the reserve. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So what do I just have to wait for like the day to pass for that to like just go away?
Oh wait, you got two on the sneakers app. You got two pairs from the sneakers
Well,
app.
I had got the reserves pair,
Got you.
uh,
Yeah,
but like I say, I just figured it would be easier to try to go for them. And if I didn't get them, and I say, well, I'll just go pick them up.
yeah,
So like I said, I got them on sneakers, but like I say, I still have the reserve pair, you know, like pending to go pick up. You know.
Yeah, I don't think you get it on the reserve joint. You just gotta. It'll probably go through once you actually go through and pick them up. You know.
Well, no, I'm not going to. I'm just gonna, like I say, I got them on sneakers. Like I hit
Oh,
them
but
this
yeah,
morning.
you don't pay till you get there, right?
Yeah, so I'm just gonna let that one like just fall off, and I
Yeah,
guess
yeah, yeah.
all right then for sure. Okay, because I was like, because like I say, I still got the email and everything, you know. So as
Yeah,
long
I
as I
think you
got
got.
that,
I think you got an X amount of time to pick them up before it becomes
yeah,
like.
just like until the store closes, I think.
Yeah, well, yeah, because actually with DTLR you had till 3 p.m. to pick yours up.
From the
With Foot
moment of
Locker,
opening.
yeah, they
Yeah.
opened at 10, but you had to 3 o'clock. And to be honest, that used to be the standard across the
Well, and
board. But
see, and then see the other thing. I mean, I guess like if you call them, and I mean, sure they're not gonna give much of a hassle about it. You can just say like, "Hey, I'm at work. I'm gonna have my brother, girlfriend, cousin, somebody come pick them up." I'm pretty sure they'll be like, you know,
that's
I mean,
hit or that's hit or
yeah,
miss.
it's hit or miss, but that's crazy. Like I say, it sucks for somebody who works like I say in the early mornings because like I say they'll
Well,
just miss out on their pair.
well, here's how it worked at DTLR because this is my first time hitting on DTLR. So they text you if you got the W, and then it has a code in there that they ask
Mhm.
for. You got to give them the code from your phone to be able to pick them up. You can't. They don't even ask you for ID. They just ask you, "Hey, all right, what size is it? What's the code?"
Okay, so like that's what I'm saying. So would it say like you would have been tied up this morning, pause, but and you like needed someone to go pick them up for you is what I'm trying to say, you know?
I mean, as long as they got that damn code, they want
Exactly.
to
So
check
that's
your
what I'm
ID.
saying. I don't even understand why they would even put up a fight about that. Just give me my damn shoes, man.
Yeah, and then sneak how Foot Locker them do it. They ask for your phone. They look you up and mark you off on the sheet, but they ask you for your phone number. But to be honest, if you know me, you know I hit you could. But they did ask me for my ID on Foot Locker though. My ID I had to show them, but homie don't really. They look, but like they don't be looking.
Hmm?
You know what I mean? So
Yeah, they just be like,
yeah, exactly. Like, that's close enough. Shit, they don't. They act like they reading it, but
they
I know for a
cool.
fact,
They just be
homie.
like, cool, all right.
Yeah, I know for a
Cool.
fact this morning, homie.
233. Now get out my face. Hey,
Yeah, pretty much, homie that had my joints today. He didn't give a damn. He looked like I'm telling you, it was like honestly, he was like, okay, cool, yep. I know he didn't read. There's no way to fucking read that fucking fast. In fact, on the sheet, he was looking, he couldn't find me, and I pointed out how like on Malcolm X when they was looking for old buddy, and they was like, yeah, you have him right here. And he just pointed to him. That's what I did. Like whenever he was doing that, and he was like, yeah, I'm looking. I was like, and then he was like, oh,
Well, and it's not even like about the fact that it's gonna be like a busy day for them, like on drop days like this.
it
It's
was
not.
busy though.
I'm saying, but it's not even that. It's the people that you have to deal with in that busy day. You know,
Yeah,
like the people, like I say, that's like they come to pick up their pair, but they want to right there at the register want to ask you, yo, can I just go ahead and get two more pair? I'm already here. Like you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You know.
yeah. And then other people that was actually not there for them, like some older heads was there for.
Or
So
the people that literally just wait in line to be like, y'all got any extras left?
you got those, but the dude, he literally was shopping for something else, but he kept coming to the restroom like, yeah, because all it was kind of like, to be honest, to be fair, one nobody really working the floor. They were all hands on deck, running, getting the pairs from the back, and it was like
Mhm.
maybe four people working there, and they were all doing something. So he
And I'm
had it
sure
just like
they all probably had something to do with these military force,
yeah,
industrial blues. I'm sorry.
nah, they the military foes, man. Because on the box they say military blue 4. I think they say
Mhm.
military blues, so that's what we're gonna call them. Even though I think on sneakers app it does say industrial blue.
Well,
Who
we did it
knows?
at first.
Um, and looking at the pair that I got, man, I will say super clean. I like them. I blasted them, tried them on.
Are
These don't
they?
even. They're not
But
even.
okay. But now that you have them in hand, would you put them as in the sneaker of the year category?
Oh, I was just thinking that. I just didn't want to jinx it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I would definitely say
Yeah.
uh, top five for sure. I don't see anything else really topping it, man. I,
Mm,
I don't see nothing
still
topping it.
got a lot of the year left. We still,
next month will be a half the year.
Yeah,
So I mean, I'm
I
not saying
mean,
there ain't nothing out there, but I know these are gonna be in the top five. They gotta be at least in the top five countdown, or at least if they're not in the top five, they're gonna be an honorable mention easily.
mhm,
But
mhm,
I think they're definitely worth more than an honorable mention. Um, I love everything about the shoe. Like it's perfect. Like I
yeah,
ain't had, and I heard the factory flaw issues and all that stuff going on too. That's the one benefit about at least picking them up in person versus just waiting for your stuff to be shipped from sneakers. And I know sometimes you kind of have to, but that's
mhm,
one of the perks of in-store stuff. You get to see it
yeah.
firsthand. Um, J Rod in the building says sneaker of the year are the banana boat Travis. Nah, I ain't gonna say that. And he probably talking
I
about
would say probably the future dunks.
uh I'll give them all in the top five. I can't tell you sneaker of the year. I don't know. We need some. I still ain't had that Wow Me sneaker yet, and I know it's too. If we don't get the Wow Me sneaker by like August, we not gonna have one. And
Mhm.
I'm talking about like a off-white this or a collab that really just takes it to the next level.
Have you seen the Jordan One Supreme collab that's supposed to be happening?
No. I'll search them real quick and then we'll talk about them towards the end of the live. But no, I didn't know there was a Jordan 1 Supreme. So I'll look them up real quick.
High, by the way, it's a Jordan One High.
Okay. I mean, I would hope so. But then again, they do a lot of their collabs in ones, like in
Yeah.
lows too, lows. So yeah. Um, I see several ones up on the screen, so we'll see what it
The
is.
one I saw was three different colorways.
Is it with like the stars and stuff?
Yeah,
Oh, they did that with the dunks.
yeah, they did that with the dunks exactly.
All right, yeah,
All
we'll
right.
talk about it. We'll talk about it, bro.
Hey, hey, bro, it don't matter. Hey, when they drop, they're gonna shoot straight up there and sit there.
You may be
Despite
right.
how you may feel
You may
about them
be
right
right.
now,
You may be right, but
I know I'm right. And you know it too. They're gonna get up there and sit there.
like I said, you may be right, but I don't see why. I don't see
You
it, but
don't
I
see why,
know
but you know why.
that. Yeah, exactly. You right. You right. I'm not gonna argue that. Manny with the kick says, "Oh hell no, J Rod." Let's see. J Rod says, "Though Balvin threes are tough, I might have to pay resale on those. The black joints, they dope. A little,
Still would rather have the Medellin or these.
yeah.
Yeah, the
I take,
Medellins is
yeah, I
those are
take the sale joints is what you're talking about. I take those. The no disrespect to the black joints, they just a little, and it's probably gonna sound weird. Like it's just a little too. It's a too. That's a different shade of black.
just yeah, it's just too dark, you know.
It's like a jet
I
black.
mean, just like almost like I say, it takes away the detail. You know, all you really get is just like that rainbow tab. You know,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's too much, man, to me. But that's just me. And hey, who am I? I guess let's start on one of the nice topics, and then we'll transition it into basically pretty much some of the best collabs of all time, and then we'll wrap things up here in the next 30 minutes. So let me share my screen. Give me like 2 seconds. Boom, right here should be sharing the screen. So Air Max creative director Dylan Rasaka, hopefully I'm saying his name correctly, probably not, has parted ways with Nike after 14 years. So homie's worked there 14 years, and now he's pretty much said he's pretty much done. Now I think he's designed, and I'm gonna go off some of the article here. He's designed the Roshi Run and the Air Max 270. So he's been there for quite some time. I'm very curious what just made him, man. But then again, sometimes, hey man, if he's made his living and he feel like he's got everything set up where he can live off the money he has saved up,
I think he made two of Nike's most iconic, running shoes.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know, like the road. You know, we all know the Roches had their run. You know, they had their era. And the 270s. Not as popular, but they for sure got their certain group of people. Not to mention, like I say, they're popular enough that they got a Travis collab.
true.
So
They got yeah.
definitely did it. I wonder did he have a hand in the collaboration and the creation of the Travis?
I'm assuming they
I
give
mean,
at
if he
least.
created the whole shoe itself, I'm sure he has some say what what was going to go on and what they're going to put on his creation.
Yeah, true. I'm pretty sure he says something.
Mhm.
Does he have the full on final say so? Probably not. They're like, all right, we'll see what we can do, type of thing. I don't know. I'm just saying. Some
Yeah,
tell
yeah.
me that,
Of course,
like,
I'm just
hey,
just throwing it out there because, like I said, and it's his design. That's all. Like I say, he created two iconic designs. I'm sure he can walk away and sleep comfortably at night.
oh yeah, most definitely, most definitely. His check and the average person check probably slightly different. It's gonna be nice about it. Let's see. J Rod says two black. Damn. Hey, I didn't. I said jet black,
That's
bro.
why, yeah, exactly. That's why I said dark.
Yeah. So yeah, hey, come
All of
on.
us didn't want to
Hey,
say it.
yeah. This also the same guy that's supporting K Dot over Drake too. By the way, I ain't gonna get on. I'm gonna leave that for Music Monday. But yeah, no, man, we wasn't. It's not. Don't try to twist it into that. I know what you're trying to do, buddy. Yeah, nice try, man. Because Doug's. I'm pretty sure he probably saw how I was tread lightly with it, so he tread lightly with it.
Yeah, just what I said. It's too dark.
Yeah,
But,
he
you
said
know what?
two.
Yeah.
Hey, he put two black question mark. Damn, like bro.
Damn, dang, man,
Hey, come
Polo.
on, J Rod. Come on, dog. You know it's better than that. Come on, dog. Manny with the kick says, I want to see them Supreme Air Jordan 1 highs coming out later this year. I got them up on the screen. I'm gonna show them towards
You
the end
see
of the
what I'm
live.
saying? Like
Yeah.
there's gonna be something to talk about.
I don't see why, but we're gonna put them up though. We're gonna put them up. J Rod says, y'all watching the Carnelo fight? I'm gonna watch the highlights of them, but I'm gonna go. I got my money on Carnelo. Speaking of which, tomorrow is Cinco de Mayo. Low key, that's one of my favorite holidays, by the way. Just
Oh,
FYI, I don't.
yo,
I
my boy
love.
about to get loaded.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much when I get through doing what I gotta do, I just want to be on.
Starting what at what? 8:30, huh?
Yeah, I need some margaritas and a whole bunch, and like at least probably about one or two good that homemade taco joint. You know what I mean? So I know the perfect spot. If I don't do it here myself, just
You know,
depending
what
on
I'm saying,
how.
yeah, you like a little grill?
What?
I said, do you have like a little mini grill or anything?
Nah, I got the little typical skillet joint. That's what we're.
Okay, yeah, okay, whatever that works.
Yeah, we're not allowed to have one right now, but they're currently in the works of getting that updated. But yeah,
Okay.
just how the HOA is set up around here, but they're apparently getting it updated. But anyway, just ironic food for thought. But let's see. Manu the Kick says read that one. J Rod said read that one. Manu the Kick says, heck yeah, J Rod, let's get it. Who y'all got though? I mean, I got Carnelo, but I'll see who y'all got for sure. Let me read through this article real quick, and then we'll transition onto the celebrities' most expensive sneakers as well, and then we'll wrap things up for the night. It says Dylan, a creative director at Nike, designed hugely successful shoes like the Roshi Run and the Air Max 270. Announced on Instagram Thursday that he is leaving the swoosh this week. Says, I have made a tough decision to part ways with the brand and open myself to a new chapter. Those are in
Dang,
quotes.
man. What's it called? Nike took the Fear of God dude, and now they're gonna take this guy. He gonna go over to
You mean you
Adidas
talking about
probably.
Adidas? Adidas going? You
You know
think
what
he's
I'm
going
saying?
over Adidas?
You know what I'm saying? The guy that was doing Fear of God, he was at Adidas first, right? Then he went over
Yeah,
to no. Which one was it?
he was at Nike first. The Jerry Henslow dude,
Oh,
or
so
whatever.
bro,
Yeah,
so damn. I'm saying Adidas must got sweet deals over there, huh? So I'm
but
sure
he
this
didn't.
guy probably
He
gonna
hasn't.
go.
He didn't say he was going to Adidas yet. Don't
No,
assume.
but I'm Gary. Hey, don't be surprised if you don't see him over at Adidas or New Balance.
Okay, yeah, this is true. This is true. He says he
You
wrote that
can't,
cap.
because you got to think about this. Sorry to cut you off, but you got to think about this. Especially unless just the environment was just that bad and stressful, especially with being like the creator of two of Nike's shoes. There's got to be something better on the table to just be able to just walk away like that. Like I say, or the conditions
Yeah,
are just that
yeah,
horrible.
yeah. I highly doubt the conditions are that horrible, but yeah, it's
That's what I'm
definitely got.
saying. So.
Yeah, you're right. Something is got to be better. I mean, homie. unless he's just at retirement status. But I mean, 14 years is a long time, but it's still, I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know.
I mean, because even 14 years, depending on when he started, like I say, it still wouldn't have made him even in retirement age, you know. So you
Yeah,
can't say he.
yeah. So I can see why you would lead to those things, Dunks. And yeah, actually, you got a point. I can't even. I want to debate it, but I can't. Because I mean, it just makes sense. Um, let's see. Manu the Kick says, I got 2 tickets, one for Canelo and one for Jamie. We ain't losing. Okay.
Damn, Manny trying to get that Anita Max win, huh?
Yeah, he got the bets on, man. He got the bets up. He says Adidas can have him, and Vomero buys Mo Fire. Okay. So Manny ain't even tripping over a homie leaving. The Roshi had his run, man. The 270s, they are comfortable, but I mean, we aren't.
It's just for like a certain crowd,
Yeah, and to be honest, I don't think nobody's fighting over him. Let's keep it real. I'm gonna just be real about it.
That's
Um,
true.
yeah, not to be even disrespectful. He says internally grateful to have all the individuals and teams I had the pleasure to work with over the years. His post shown here included a capsule of projects he worked on during his tenure at Nike, which basically means his time at Nike. So I see the models we got up on the screen. Again, I don't think anybody probably went for any of these. Now, this Roshi joint, the Roshi Run, I remember that one had its way for sure. I never had a pair, but they are dope. I'm gonna give that credit. Those are dope. He did okay. He did. Remember when Nike did their basically a Yeezy slide version? I
Yeah.
guess he worked on that as well. You
Hmm.
know what I'm talking about, where they look like the Yeezy slides, but it's a Nike version, so to speak.
Oh, the ones that like just recently came out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Oh
sir.
yeah. Actually, me and man, my girl, we were looking at those like maybe what, a month ago. Like,
Okay.
yeah. But they're very chunky.
Oh yeah, they are. That's what the point. They try to go to chunky look like Ye went.
But it's not even like the Yeezys have like a more like a plush. This is just hard, like this plastic. It feels like.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
because you know how Nike slides are anyway. You usually have to break them in.
Oh yeah, true, true. So we'll see how this goes. Let me read through the rest of this article real quick, and I'll touch on the other one. Then we'll transfer on the celebrities real quick. Says, let's see. Dylan's announcement came the same week as the latest round of layoffs at Nike's world headquarters in Beaverton, or Oregon. Oh yeah, because they did just lay off what over, was it 200 or was it set? I can't remember the exact number. I know it was over a couple hundred people got laid off. I have,
Or
I
maybe he
would
could.
look.
Maybe he tried to beat them to the punch because
Yeah,
when they usually do layoffs like that, they kind of go for the higher ups and the people who kind of been there, for a while.
yeah.
The
It's
people
usually,
that they really have to pay.
yeah, the people who are, yo, you can do this, and we're gonna cut that, and
Yeah,
now
like
it's too
we
low.
can pay 2 people or 3 people what we're paying this one man to do.
Yeah.
So he just probably
So
beat him to the punch.
yeah, and then it even says it down here at the lower story. It says Nike to lay off 740 people's by June, and so yeah, I feel like his situation
And
allegedly, and
they couldn't have come. It just so happened, right before the month right before.
yeah, and this is my thing. Clearly, he had already got the tip. Hey, either allegedly pause on the tip part, but yeah, I'm gonna say he got the hint that like, hey, go out looking like the good guy and still keep your name clean and go find something else, or get laid off.
But you didn't hear that from me.
Yeah,
you
pretty
know.
much. Yeah, basically, yeah. You got, hey, that's telling you, you got these 3 options: go out looking like the good guy professionally, or this or this. Simple as that. Um, Let me hit the chat real quick. Um, Kwame says 270s comfy, but they lost me after the 95. Let's see. Devon says Roshis are comfy. I did hear the comfortability on those are there. Let's see. Manu the Kick says I need the Max WYN dunks. Manu the Kick says,
No, yeah.
"Hey, chill, bro." He says not more than Yeezy V1 Turtle does Divine. Okay, so um I haven't had a pair of Roshis to compare the comfort level. I do. If anything, I'll do them. It's gonna definitely be a gym sneaker. So I would test them on that ways. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Let's see. It's unclear if the departure is related to the jobs at the brand, but the timing is conspicuous. Yeah, it's very,
Just said that. Yeah.
yeah. Basically, yeah. These people like we're all on the same page.
I
It's
say
that.
that somebody tipped him off, and like I said, but you didn't hear that from me, and so he just said, "Hey, I'm gonna close up shop before they close it for me."
Yeah, pretty much. It says Dylan and Nike did not respond to the request for comment. Of course not. He keeping his mouth shut. And he, I wouldn't be. I'm not saying he going over Adidas,
Wait,
but I
like
want.
literally, I'll say, well, I quit. What else do you need to hear about it? I didn't want to work there anymore.
I mean, basically. I mean,
I
basically.
mean, I don't have to do 10 interviews to say that.
Yeah, this is true. Hey, yeah, I don't want to work there no more. Leave the fuck alone. Like, I get it. And he's probably comforting. Hey, if you don't got nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. Type of air.
Mhm.
Manny says, "Good kid, Mad City van will pop the latch and let the door slide, but we leave that for Monday." You talking about the Drake joint?
Oh God,
I know you heard it, right? You had to heard this.
I haven't heard either one of the new ones yet. I mean, I've
Woo!
heard them, but
They respectively, they both did the thing. I'm gonna say that.
yeah.
I don't think there's gonna be any more follow up, so you got time. They're both. It's like they're all like three different songs into one too. So, Drake
It's all for the
specific.
name of trying to save hip hop, so whatever.
Yeah, true. Hey, but I ain't gonna lie,
I
that
mean,
Drake
like
joint.
they pushed
Hey,
all the little
hey,
era of those little weak people out. Now they're trying to get the more
hey.
lyrical rappers back in this conversation.
That Drake joint, I had it on repeat, bro. Mainly because it is a ride. That's all I'm saying.
Um,
It's a
that
ride.
the new one he just made, right? I think I heard, like I said, I heard some of it, and it literally sounds like the ending of the J. Cole song, like same verbatim, bar for bar, how the cadence and everything.
Mm. But maybe J. Cole maybe help with writing some bars allegedly.
Well, no, it's just Drake's cadence. It's just the same flow as it is on
Where you
the
think
ending
he?
of that song.
I mean, him and J. Cole are on good terms, and who? That's what a ghostwriter also, right? And we'll save this for Monday. Not they don't just write it and say, "Here, go rap it, buddy, on beat." They rap. They see them rapping and see how it's supposed to be going, and they go do the exact same thing. Like
J.
that
Cole wasn't
ghostwriter,
rapping like that. I'm
huh?
just saying that's just how J. Cole wasn't rapping that style. I'm just saying
Mm,
like Drake you like I just noticed that he used the same cadence from that one that he did on this one now. You know what I'm
okay.
saying that's why I'm saying like it would like I can see where people would like get the two confused if they didn't know which one was which.
Yeah, I got you. J Rod says we don't want him here. um, let's see. Divine says knowing J Cole, he'll probably gonna make songs saying two brothers fighting. Why can't we all get along? And he wants to go. He wants to be the good guy so bad, man. Um, Manny with the kick says J Rod, damn Drake banned. He ain't banned, bro. We're gonna save it for Monday, man, because we're gonna be on this for another 15 minutes. Let me finish up this article, and then we'll transition to the most expensive sneakers that celebrities have, and wrap things up here for the night. It says Dylan began working with Nike in 2009 as one of the brand's senior footwear designers. According to his LinkedIn profile, he went on to become a footwear design director for Nike Sportswear in 2014, and later the senior creative director of the Air Max line in 2017. Dylan's most recent Nike title listed on LinkedIn is senior design director of footwear for women's sports style innovation. So I feel like that's a fancy way of like put something new out, you know. Which I mean, how much time do you think these guys are getting to try to put something out? Like if you get the job, say like you get hired this year, what's your first project you need to have something out by is a question I would like to want to know. You know what I'm saying? It's
Hmm.
a lot of pressure, and you definitely need to hit it out the park
And
for them.
I'm sure these are contracted jobs, and They see what they can produce, like in the first, say, whatever, how many time they give them. Then they decide if they want to renew the relationship, so to say.
Yeah, re-update they contract. I'm pretty sure it's all contract based.
Hmm.
Manu the Kick says, J Rod, I'm dead, B. um, all right, so let's transition to the celebrities with the most expensive shoe collections in the world, from DJ Khaled to Kylie Jenner. And we'll just, we'll touch on it real quick. Obviously, we knew DJ Khaled was going to be on here. So apparently, DJ Khaled has over 10,000 plus pairs valued at roughly $8 million. And this
That's
article,
crazy, bro. Like, and that's like, because like you got to think how many pair of those are going bad, or if not already.
yeah, he can't wear all of them, I know.
No,
And
you
over
can't.
10,
10,000 pair. Come on, that's
10,000
now
pair, yeah.
there is a limit, you know, and
Yeah.
there is a moment where even the truest to the core sneakerhead can look and say, "Damn, that's too much," you know.
I've done that,
Exactly, you know what I'm saying. So you could walk in there and be like, "This is overdoing it." What do you got to prove? you know.
Yeah. So like y'all know me, like my joints, I've if I would have kept every shoe I've ever purchased, that sneaker room would be on another level. But I knew it was a lot of that stuff I hadn't worn, man. Like I've given away at least 10 to 15 pairs, sold over like 20, 40 pairs. Yeah, man, it just comes a time where you gotta let go. Like when I saw some of the double ups and stuff, I'm like, all right, dog, you don't even. I've sold the black cement threes with the jumper man on the back, like
Mhm.
because I had the Nike check on. I don't need all that, you don't need it. You know what I'm saying? It don't make sense. It did at the time when I was growing the collection. Now that it can be overwhelming easily. So I know 10,000, you gotta have it's his own. It's deeper than his own room. It's damn near like a store.
Bigger than
Um,
a store. Tell me a store that can hold 10,000 pair of shoes. It's like a warehouse, a
yeah.
big warehouse.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a little bit much. Let me hit the chat real quick. Let's see. Um, let's see. J Rod says we stole his passport. He says DJ Khaled, good lord, that's from Divine. He said Man of the Kick says Divine, J. Cole gotta chill with the Michael Jackson. We are the world beast. But yeah, DJ Khaled, 8 million. It's a bit much. And then we're gonna go down the list, and I believe it's some names that I don't know, but we got Mark Mayer Fernandez, which that's basically the mayor. He has over 3,600 pairs, valued at $1 million. That's a bit
Still a
much,
lot.
still a lot, but understandable, I guess, to a
Is it
certain extent.
really? Could you really see yourself having 3,600 pair of shoes?
No, but I can see how it could happen. I can see
Hmm.
how it could happen. I can see how it could happen. But that should
Hmm.
be like that right there. Where do you keep all that?
Hmm.
Got it. No house ain't finna hold off with the family. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you say understandable, but is it like, see, trying to put yourself in that situation and see, like, could you see yourself? How could you manage having 3,600 pair of shoes?
Yeah.
And
That
even
was,
still, even if they weren't directly close to you, I'm sure you'll have them in storage, and you'll still have a constant fear: are they safe? Are the workers going through your shit? You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Wow. That's crazy. So that's at $1 million. Next up is John Giller. I'm not familiar with who he is. He's a well-known sneakerhead. Apparently, he takes third place in the volume of the best place in value globally. His collection is roughly at 2,800 pairs. So 2,800 pairs, valued at 100 million. Wow. That's
Sheesh.
crazy. 100 million. So I guess okay. So they're going off of like, okay, cool. He has less pairs than the mayor, but his shit is worth more
Yeah,
because
so
of
he's got
probably
a lot of high end. I would assume.
yeah, yeah,
Most likely, every pair of the LV Air Force Ones, probably both pair of the Dior's, stuff like that.
yeah, yeah. It's some shit where it's like you if you ain't like Dior's, if you ain't got at least 5,000, don't even bother contacting nobody. You know,
Hmm.
and I'm not doing that for nothing, no shoe.
Yeah.
Um, Kwame says, for real, 10,000 is a wild amount. It is very wild because there's no way he's keeping all that in a house. I mean, maybe if you got a whole basement and still, but do you really want your shoes down in the basement area? You know,
Yeah.
that don't sound like it's a safe place to keep. Um, let's see. Divine photo says 10,000 pairs and over 1,500 of them are crumbling. Yeah, there's no way they're holding up.
Exactly. I agree.
Yeah, I had my first shoe crumble on me was those fives. Y'all saw that joint, and I still don't even know what to do with it. In fact, one of the shoe boxes I was using it, I got it, and it's got stuff, and I'm using it for store. I'm like, I don't even know what to do with the shoe. Do I just stay or
Just
what? Like, I don't.
shit up in the box and all.
Yeah, and I'm like, bro, I don't even know what the hell to do with this. You know what I'm saying? What do I do? You know, like it's just sitting there, and I'm like, I mean, I don't think it's repairable because it's crumbled. You know, it's not one of those that, like, case in point with my P Rod joints, they just fell. It wasn't a crumble. It's just the glue. They just hadn't been worn, so they just boom, they just fell apart. You just stuck it back together. This one is where if you move it, walk it, whatever it is, the crumbles are falling out of the. It's all over the. It's
Jeez,
like
which five is this?
those burgundy fives.
Oh, okay. Sheesh.
Yeah, I posted a picture in the Discord, but yeah,
Mhm.
it's like if you move it, the stuff is falling out left and right. You know, you can
Jeez,
barely
yeah.
touch it. Yeah, it's. I don't think it's repairable. So yeah, I don't know. That's why I said, man, it's important to wear all your shoes. As cool as they is, think about this. Had I never even worn them shoes, they probably would look like they were still in good condition. And then even the net,
But you try and wear them though.
yeah, exactly. And then on the netting on the side of it, that was starting to fall apart.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Now,
time for them to go.
yeah, the shoe is 18 years old. So, I mean, there was last time. Well, the last production they did was last year, but the pair that I got before then was 18 years ago. So,
Mhm.
yeah. And I was like, I don't know why I didn't get the updated version, but Manny kind of pointed out to me why I did. It's because I hit on those I'm on year fives, and that's kind of like a updated / great runner up, you know?
Yeah.
So that's the way to look at that. Let me hit the chat real quick. J Rod says, what's the most you guys have spent on a shoe? Yeah, I paid up there, man, but not on no 3, 4, 5. No, I ain't did all that. Hell,
Yeah.
I ain't on that level. But yeah, I dropped looking back at on it, and if I was to go through and add all that stuff up, I'd be like, yeah, I don't even want to think about it, bro. Yeah. Devon says Manny J. Cole gonna ride his bike somewhere in Manhattan singing good thing it wasn't involved with that mess. Yeah, I mean he wants no part of it. That is what it is. Let's get through the rest of the article real quick. I guess next on the list is gonna be DJ Big Boy Chung. Now I remember him. He has 1,000 pairs valued at $1 million. So that's actually I feel like that's a reasonable amount.
That's a more comfortable. I can see that one being more manageable.
Yeah.
That's a comfortable number, to be, and that would be to say, damn, that's a lot of shoes, in a normal person's world,
Yeah, and you've seen this guy before, I'm sure. I know him. Well, I don't know him, but I've seen him enough where I know who exactly what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Apparently, now he splits them with his kids because they're the same size shoe. So you know what I mean. It's basically buying for everybody. Let's see. Manuel Kick says, "Dead ass Divine while he doing DoorDash."
Wow.
All right, y'all going get off J. Cole, man.
Everybody would turn down Cole now.
Yeah, I was like, come on, man. I'm not mad. I'm not happy at what he did either, but I ain't here to you know what I'm saying? Chris Brown has 1,000 pairs valued at $1 million. Not surprised, but I mean, I ain't really seen him wear. I did see him wear some wild stuff back in the day though. So we got next on the list.
Pretty common footwear guy. He don't really wear nothing that's rare or extreme. He'll just the most you'll see him pop out with is the shattered backboards,
Yeah, I think he rocks some Yeezys and stuff like that too. From
Yeah, I mean, the Red Octobers, but that's not. Honestly, is that shoe really that uncommon? I mean, is that shoe really rare?
I mean,
it's expensive, but is it rare? It's obtainable. If you got the money, you can get it.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess I ain't got the bread then.
Yeah, no, exactly. So yeah, of course, you're not gonna see it, But I'm saying
Yeah,
if you got the money and you're shopping for it, it's gonna be everywhere.
true. Um, Kylie Jenner, also 1,000 plus pairs valued at $1 million. So I didn't know she was into sneakers, but I mean,
I'm saying I'll guarantee you this is including, like I say, the full Louis Vuitton run, the Dior run.
all the
You know,
Travises, because I mean that's her.
yeah, to
They got
to bulk up that value that is all I say 75% high end.
oh yeah, and then they got probably the friends and family, Travis Scotts and shit. I mean, she is family, you know.
Hmm.
Next on the list they have name the numbers really go down here, but it says Mark Wahlberg, 137 pairs valued at 100,000. So that's nothing but high end, Like
And
I
he's probably got a couple of his pair in there. So
yeah,
he's got his versions of the shoes also.
yeah. I can say like I know for a fact I got over 100 pairs of shoes, but they're not 100. That ain't 100,000. No, it's not like I'm keeping it ain't. It's up there, but it ain't nowhere. It ain't up there on that level. Like
Hmm.
if we looking at you like is what the average person can afford. I would feel like. Michael Jordan's The Dynasty Collection, 8 pairs valued at $8 million. So I guess
We
Michael
know
Jordan.
that one. We all know that one.
Yeah, I mean he's gonna have that though. Of course.
Hmm.
Like that's a gimme, and these are where he probably don't even think about these shoes anymore. But also he built the legacy and the history on making them what they are valued at today. So
True.
that pretty much completes the list for this. Let's just talk upcoming releases and then we'll wrap things up here for the night. I guess I'll go ahead and share the one screen real quick. These are the Supreme Jordan 1s that Dunks was talking about. They got the little stars on them. They give me the Dunk vibes. I feel like they did this with a pair of Dunks, like
Yeah,
where
you
they.
see where the dunks are sitting there, right?
No, what are they valued at right now? I didn't even look.
They are up there.
Okay, all right, I didn't know that. So now they got a Jordan 1 version. They got that blue pair. It's a red pair, which I guess you can say that's the Chicago joint. And the other one, I don't know if they consider like an off white or a peach, but I would say more of like an off white vibe because it's like the faded like version of the Chicago colorway. Um, so let me hit the chat real quick. Let's see. Mandarin Kick says, I plead the fifth. J Rod says, man, Travis gave her those pairs. Flag on the play. I mean, that's it. That's not a flag on the play. It's they were together, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Which one of those Supremes you gonna go for?
Uh, I'm not. I'm not. They not doing anything for me.
Chicago's.
They're not doing anything for me, man.
So the Chicago's, right? Or the UNC's.
Like, was it a lag or something? They're not really doing nothing for you, bro.
Hey,
And I,
I mean, they haven't dropped yet, so I would expect you to say that. Or the drop date is nowhere near, so I would expect you to say that.
yeah, I think that's what the DBJ stands for. Like, I think it's like what I guess they don't have an exact release date on these.
Hmm.
I don't know. I'm not really impressed right now. Maybe I'll switch up. I don't know. I'm guilty of that. I know that, but they're not really doing anything for me. What colorway is doing it for you? Because I can see that you're excited for these
Well,
better colors.
The
The
Chicago's
red.
really just like you. But
Oh wow! Like I said, don't say just like you because I didn't pick one. I didn't
Well,
pick.
no, you haven't picked one yet, but most
I mean,
likely I can already know it's gonna be the UNC's or the Chicago colorway that you're gonna
well,
go for.
I gotta say the Chicago's because the UNC's is a little too light.
Yeah.
And then I think only thing else we got coming this month, we do have those Travis Jordan 1s that's supposed to be coming. Those low joints, the yellow, the canaries, and then I forgot what else we got up on the radar too coming. So, but I think this was the first like wave that we were expecting, which was pretty much those military blue fours. I know you got your pair. Have you tried them on yet or anything?
No, no,
No.
I don't have them yet. I hit them on sneakers,
Oh,
so
okay. Yep, yep,
I
yep.
just had this. So I'm just gonna forfeit my pair that I could have picked up.
Yeah, you did say that. You did say that.
Yeah,
Smart
but
move.
I'm sure. Like I say, most likely gonna fit just like the breads, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you know what you got to do. Like, I highly recommend if you don't lace them like this already, just loose them up. Like take it all the way down to like the toe area on the shoestring, then put
Oh,
your foot in it, then lace it up with your foot in it. It's a
yeah.
perfect every time. I don't have they when I do it that way, the shoe takes less time to break in.
Oh yeah.
Because I know I didn't over tighten it or anything, you know.
Hmm.
Let me hit the chat real quick, and then we're gonna wrap things up here. We've been on this joint for right at the hour mark, where we're gonna call it quits for tonight and be back again for Music Monday. Man when the Kick says, "Dang, that is no creativity, and it's a pass for me." So, see, he's not feeling the Supremes. There's no creativity because I mean, it's just a whole bunch of stars, and I mean, it's a Chicago, a UNC, and then whatever that third color is, and they just put the stars on it. I mean, like I didn't want to say that, but I mean.
Well, I mean, you know, that's I don't understand why, you know, that's even a complaint still at this point when you we all know Supreme style and what they do, you know.
They simplicity is best, and that's what they aim
Yeah,
for.
you know, we all know their style, so I don't understand why people still getting surprised about when they drop things and being like, "Oh, it's basic." You know, we already know they've been doing that for past almost 30 years. You know,
Valid point. Let's see.
so and people still go crazy for it, and those, despite how people feel, those shoes are still going to see $2,000.
I wouldn't. I don't know. I don't. That's a stretch for me though.
Okay,
That's a stretch. That's a stretch. Um, they gonna be up there, but I don't know about 2K worth. Um,
okay,
let's
maybe
see.
not the orange pair, but or maybe not even the UNC pair, but for sure the Chicago pair and another one.
I mean,
They're gonna be high up there.
The Chicago will be the more higher end price on the resale market, but I don't think even that one's gonna see 200, bro.
Okay.
I don't think I'm not 2K. It's not gonna see 2K. That's why I said 200, but yeah, it's not gonna say 2K, in my opinion. Um, let's see. Manny with the kick says J Balvin threes at the end of the month. Yeah, we do have those dark, those jet black joints. I go. Got to keep an eye because J Rod try to catch us lacking. Um, let's see. Kwame says they not bad. I want to see more detail though. See, I'm saying, bro, they not really all that. Like they keep it 100.
You said
Um,
they're not bad.
yeah, but that's what we saying. They like
You
they'll
said they're not all that. There's a difference. You're saying like they're just not good at all.
like I'm saying the same thing that y'all are saying, just kind of
Okay, no, okay, no, yeah, it would. Yeah, you're right. I just found
pay
them
attention to
and thought they were
detail.
interesting to bring up. You know, like that's
Yeah,
all. You know.
like no, ain't nothing wrong with it
Yeah,
though.
you
I'm
know,
glad you
of
did.
course, you know, and like I said, I know it. Obviously, I knew that it was gonna be mixed opinions on them. You know, especially coming from you. Uh, that's why I wanted to show. It's right because I just know. Like for one, just your opinion on ones anyway.
They're just
And then
mass produced. They're
especially
mass
with
produced.
the collabs with ones. So
They're just
it's got to
mass
be done a certain way, really, to like really get your attention.
true. They're just mass produced, man. That's my problem with them.
Hmm.
Let me hit the chat real quick, and then we'll wrap things up. Divine Photo says, "I just want to do. I just, I'm just. What do you think of the oxidized green force? Let me look them up real quick, and then we'll wrap things up here. Oxidized green force. I'll
Yeah,
put
they're
them.
not. It's not a bad shoe. It gives me like the oxidized green 14 vibes, honestly, just in the fours.
Let me put them up on the screen, and I'm gonna share it real quick before we get out of here. Um, oh, I think I know what y'all talking about. These joints right here.
They would put the Nike check on the back though. They would have been fire with that green
Nah,
tab.
it's a jumper man on the back of
And I
these.
know if that green tab background with the white Nike on the back, bro, that would have been fire.
I guess, bro, but they're not screaming it for me. But let me share my screen real quick and just see what it is. They're okay. Um, I know they're gonna do well, but I'm not really that impressed with them though. Um, they're okay though. Like again, a Nike check would have made a difference for me. I see that they didn't. Like, I like what they didn't do is they put that sale like vintage look on the back of it, but they didn't OD on it. You know.
Yeah.
I like that. They did just enough where it's cool. Now, this person that's got a good on feet pick of them, they make them look fire.
You know what I'm saying? You know, it's just sometimes just certain shoe models just makes the shoe. You know?
Yeah. Or some people's style and stuff make the shoe too, man.
Yeah.
Mammon Kick says, Latte Air Jordan 1 high also. Oh, yep, we do have those. Those latte joints is like that light tan, like brownish coffee colorway Jordan 1s. I do. Yep. I remember those coming out. So we'll see how it goes. I don't think those are gonna go super crazy though. You know, if I had to guess, but don't quote me on that for sure. But other than that, man, we've been on this joint for right at the hour and 5 minute mark. Appreciate everybody for coming through and showing love, man. We're gonna wrap things up here for the night. Y'all definitely smash that like button, sub up to the channel if you're new, and if you haven't done so already, of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers, occasional trial hauls, and y'all know we got Music Monday, which we will be back alive again on Monday for Music Monday. Definitely can't help but talk the, I guess, breakdown of the Kendrick Lamar and Drake situation, the songs they're putting out. I'll be honest, I've had that Drake song on repeat all day, so I'm pretty sure that'll be a simple breakdown for me, and I'm probably still going to be missing some stuff. But other than that, in the meantime, sign up for that Sold Out Discord. The link is pinned at the top of the chat, and it's free to sign up. Other than that, I got more content on the way. Mall vlog dropping very, very, very soon. And, of course, I got an on feet and more content on the way. But other than that, that pretty much completes the live for tonight, and I'm going to let my homie take us out for the night.
Hey, everybody, this was a good one. Like I say, once again, earlier in the live, if you weren't able to get the militaries, I'm sure they're still out there. Those last minute, shoppers, you're getting off work, you can still go grab them. And yeah, man, anything else, man. So yeah, everybody just enjoy the rest of your weekend, man. And yeah, we'll see you guys later.
Most definitely, man. And we're officially out this thing, man. Peace.
Peace.
I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. Would you wanna come through for me, girl? If you slide, tell me now what you do for me, girl. Been alone for some time, so it's new for me, girl. But I wanna take a chance on you truthfully, girl. Girl, I'll be a man, I know you need that. Where your old piece, you need to leave that. Got you on my lock, I need to keep that. Yeah, I mean that. Oh, you see that? I've been trying to hold back, gotta practice self-control. Every time I call you, girl, I always get that tone. I just need to see you, girl, I'm tired of that phone. Just say when you alone, on my way, I'm going gone, yeah. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through.
It's been a long day, you should roll up. Now it's you every time my phone buzz. Need you around, I've been so alone. Shit be hard when I'm on the road. All this Louis luggage made me wet the grill. I don't really wanna touch it unless it's mine for real. I put all them diamonds on her like a chandelier. She gon' get a double murder if the looks could kill. These feelings are familiar, swear she look familiar. Swear to God I need her, swear to God I need love. I've been in and out of lust, I've been in and out of touch, all in and out of love, yeah.
I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sun.
like I haven't heard from you in a while. I know this music is hard, but I know you're also doing an incredible job. I just worry that it might take a lot out of you, and
I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. Would you wanna come through for me, girl? If you slide, tell me now what you do for me, girl. Been alone for some time, so it's new for me, girl. But I wanna take a chance on you truthfully, girl. Girl, I'll be a man, I know you need that. Wear your old piece, you